So far, I'm going to now switch gears, give you a review of the Packtalk Bold Black series. I think they call it the Black series because you get the JBL and the mesh technology. There's a Black Bold that is not a Black series. The Black series, I believe, adds those two very desirable functions. So if you're with, the basic unit will connect with Bluetooth functionality to other adjacent riders wearing other brand communications gear, and we'll hook up with them, and you can maintain Bluetooth communications, line of sight Bluetooth communications. I forget what their distance specifications are. And it also provides the music and voice functionalities, voice action functionalities, but not the mesh. Now, the mesh technology is kind of interesting, and I hope I get this right, Cardo, or whoever out there knows. You see me? Please say you see me. Yep, you do. You're a nice person. Not to turn in front of me, smash me into a zillion pieces. Okay, we can make it in front of this person. Boy, this guy is flying. Lady. Slow down, lady. So I'm going to self-cancel that because I'm going into this area here. Turn signal, that is. So the mesh, if you're using Cardo, if you're amongst Cardo riders using the same mesh technology, is a sort of a ganging up feature that allows a group of riders to maintain contact throughout a pack over a longer distance than you could with just the Bluetooth technology, and it does it by hopping around between the various units in connection. So somebody, let's say, imagine a line of riders, and somebody at the back of that line being further out than a typical Bluetooth communicator would reach them. That person actually doesn't have to be in contact with the first rider. If they are in contact with the next to last rider right in front of them, we'll be able to have that communication, and it will leapfrog from unit to unit ahead to everybody in the queue. So that's a pretty cool deal, I think. Now, having said that, I don't often, I have not ridden, and not often ridden with other people and maintain the Bluetooth comms. We'll just creep along here. Have I mentioned I love the low speed handling of this guy? So I'm quite interested in trying out that functionality. I don't think the mesh is a big deal if you are if there are only a couple of riders in a group. Rancho Santa Fe Golf Course. Lovely, just absolutely lovely afternoon, fellas. So, but I think if you've got 2 or 3, 4 or so people, I think it could be awesome. So I'm going to try that out. I owe Mr. Dale Sheets a ride together, and I don't know if he has a Cardo unit or not, but I'm very anxious to try out the interpersonal communications, whether it's Bluetooth or this new mesh technology. The other thing that the Cardo brings along is this JBL speaker set, which work pretty well, I think. I think they have a reasonable quality. And I like to joke and say, you know, everybody comes up with the question, well, how good is it? Is it going to be like really good? I'm a stereo guy. I love to have AC/DC tuned up all the way, playing Thunder. Don't he? Larry Lightning likes that. And the answer is, nah, it's never going to be that good. You're in a motorcycle helmet, dude, so it's just not going to be that great. But for what it is, I'm going to go left here. By the way, welcome to my private set of Nurburgrings here. All right, do I have to put a foot down? No, I don't. Ha 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 ha. So It's just not going to be that good. But it's going to be good enough for you to pick up some highs and lows and get a little bass. And you can, I think you can individually tune these. I've not done that yet, so I think you can individually tune these and kind of design a sound signature that you like to listen to your music with. All right, listening to it right now, Johnny Cash. That should identify me as a rural American if anything ever did. So that's the Cardo update. Hope you enjoyed that, but so far, so good. And as quite often happens in our little hood, we run into the back of the service truck. Well, it is go home time for these guys, and they do get to go home, you know. But this poor fellow's hauling this big truck through these narrow winding back roads that we could zip through, but he cannot. So he gets in a lot of trouble if he brings that thing back in with bad signatures on the driving record there. I'll say, what happened to your mileage, etc., etc. And we can follow them. And now is the time to look around and let you enjoy this beautiful San Diego area landscape.